Hey everyone, this is John here, and I am at the Antique Mall up in Farmington. Megan is all the way over there. I have found some more of this deer and rabbit repellent here. This is the stuff that we'd been selling on eBay. It sells for $2 a bottle here, and I've got 4 more lots of it, and I think we're getting around $30 shipped per lot. So I'm gonna go on and buy this. And then I also found these pair of vintage Rawlings football cleats, and they are $10. That's a pretty good deal. They are from the 1950s, and yeah, they sell for about 30 or 40 bucks. Not too bad. This is one of my favorite booths to come to because there's always neat stuff here. They've got this really cool little ET light. There's another thing of this, but if you can hear that, sometimes these crack up here at the top, and that makes them no bueno, so I pass on those. The other day I was in my basement and I squeezed one of these and the bottom broke open and it squirted all over me, and it was absolutely horrible. I have nightmares about it. What'd you say about that?
I said it looks nice and warm.
It does look nice and warm because you know it's coming.
It's like a blanket.
Winter's coming.
Shut up.
It's getting ready to be fall. This is the only woman that you'll find that hates fall and winter. Most of them love it because they can put on the warm little cozy outfits and have, what do they call that, pumpkin spice? Not you though.
Nope.
They have some pretty cool stuff here in this booth. Got this set of really cool ET glasses. I like those a lot. Nice little sunrise beverage bottle. But look at these little billiard balls here. Those are kind of cool. Those are really cool. Nice little bowl. I like this a lot too, but 33 bucks, a little high. Not for me, at least, to be able to make any money on. There's a picture of Ozzie Smith autographed. That's kind of cool. There's a Stan Musial. Is that a Stan Musial autograph? How much did I get on that? Got 20 bucks on that. That's kind of cool. Oh, Stan the man. It's supposed to look like what?
I think they cut it off.
Maybe to look sexy.
It doesn't look even. So
Maybe it looks
made that way.
Maybe it's to look sexy. No. It's their sexy shirt.
No.
Well, it could be. Peekaboo. So anyways, I was here at the Antique Mall and I found this Sharp VCR. It is in the original box. It looks like it is used, but it comes with the remote, the book, and everything to like put it right back in the box to make it look really nice. I think that is an excellent buy. I'm going to pick this up. It's only 15 bucks. Would you guys buy this? If you would, let me know down below, because I'm going to buy it. It's a great deal. Okay guys, so I was sitting here next to this coin pusher and a quarter fell out, so it must be destiny for me to make coin pushing videos. So we're gonna look, and we're gonna put this quarter in here, and I think we're gonna win 1,000,000 gold bars and possibly like some Bitcoin and maybe an island off. Oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be, guys. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Good morning, guys and gals. I wanted to show you the electronics that I picked up at an auction that I went to Saturday. I paid 25 bucks for all of these here, and for these three here I paid 25 bucks for, and then I paid $2 for that, and I paid $8 for that. And the first item that I got here, this is what made me want to buy all of the electronics, and this is a Harman Kardon. That's a really good name to be looking out for when you're looking at electronics. It's an HK 495i, so it's 450 or 495i. This is a really nice older receiver. It's vintage. Man, it's in freaking immaculate shape. There's no scrapes on it, no dings, no dents. It works. It was hooked up and it was just fabulous. This here is a GE radio alarm. It has the blue lettering in it, which is really cool. It is another piece that came out of this house. It was absolutely immaculate. I paid $2 for it. The blue lights are really nice because people like them because the blue light apparently doesn't wake people up at night. I don't know. That's what I was told. I don't know if there's any truth to that. But this is really nice. This sells for probably about 150 bucks, and this sells for probably about I'm gonna guess probably about 25-30 bucks. But this is the piece that I bought thinking that it was worth the most, and it ended up being probably the piece here that's probably going to be number 2 instead of number 1. And this is number 1 right here. This is actually a Sony 5-disc CD exchange system, and I didn't think this would be worth that much. There are a couple blemishes here on top, a couple scratches. This was a really good pickup. These sell anywhere between $150 and $200, and this one comes with the remote, and I've got it all tied up in the back. If you noticed, I always tether my electronics cords, so it just ships better that way. So that's 2, that's about $150, so that's $350 right there. And then I'm not sure, I did not look this up, this TIAC, but it is a double cassette deck. It's really nice. It's a W-505R. If anybody wants to look that up, you'll know how much it sells for on eBay. And I'm gonna guess it probably sells for about 50 bucks. 30 to 50. I might be surprised. It could be more. Some of the tape decks can be worth really good money. And then the final item that I have right here is this coffee grinder. It is really cool. I seen this piece in the box. I bought a whole box full of stuff for $8. It was a whole bunch of kitchen appliances. I put most of the appliances like the blender and the coffee pot and the toaster, that went to the booth. I priced that stuff pretty cheap. People pick it up and buy it, and they use it in their own houses. But this here is going to be an eBay item because this sells for about $50 shipped by itself. So that's a pretty good deal. I just wanted to show you guys this stuff real quick before I put it up because we have to pull like 3 or 4 orders, not a whole lot, but I wanted to show you some of these nicer electronics. You can make really good money on electronics if you are willing to go through the little bit extra effort it takes to ship them and get them in one piece. And that's why I got a shipping department. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the last segment. I hope you learned something about electronics. I hope you don't pass up some of that stuff at your local auctions, flea markets, yard sales, because you can find a lot of really good items to flip on eBay and make really good money, because a lot of that vintage electronics is coming back and in a big way. So the first item that we have this Mickey Mouse shirt here. That is a vintage Mickey Mouse sweater, size large. We sold it for how much?
$20.85 plus shipping.
$20.85 plus shipping. So if you're out and you're looking at thrift stores, you're looking through the sweatshirt aisle, and a lot of that stuff will be coming out now. People will be digging out their winter clothes to be putting out on the sales floor. If you live in places where you actually experience 4 seasons and not like Florida, you will start seeing a lot more of this at your Goodwills, at your Salvation Army. So you need to get out there and you need to hit them shelves and pick these up. If you can get them for $3 or $4 a piece, you can flip them for 20 bucks plus shipping. Not too bad. We paid $1 for it.
Yeah,
so
it was $1. It was actually...
It was your mother's, right?
I thought you cut off.
No.
Yeah, it was actually my mom's. My sister had a yard sale recently, and my mom put a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah.
And she got rid of a bunch of her old sweatshirts. And this is actually from when we went to Florida in 1997.
Did it come from Disney World, or did it?
It possibly did.
Because it does have
we went there.
It does have a Disney Designs tag on it, so it's authentic Disney. So neat old sweaters sell good, so don't pass up on those deals. Okay, so we have another item. This is going to be a little bit more fun to ship. It's a big craps table. How much did it sell for?
$44.95 plus $15.24 shipping.
Okay, so this is a cool piece here. If I can get it dislodged from that truck. it is a vintage. Oh, it's okay. It's a vintage like 1960s, 1970s craps table. This thing is actually in excellent shape. It's freaking awesome. Like, I love it. I was going to keep it and like play it, but I don't even know how to play craps, so I figured I'd be better off to not do that and just sell it and make money. But it's got the original dice with it. It's got all of the chips, so it's in really good shape. One we're gonna have to get a box for that. Won't be too hard. We keep a lot of boxes down here in the basement, but it sold for what you said, $44.95 and ship. So they paid shipping on top, which is always a big bonus. Okay guys, we have one more thing here in the basement, and Megan's going to tell us what it is right now.
It is a print server.
Print server.
It's over here.
Okay, it's right over here. We'll go grab it. You can walk with us, and we'll see if we can find it. That's where I ended up sticking the electronics at. And this is it right here.
The box is kind of funky.
Yeah, the box is funky, but it's old. That's why it's funky. It's discolored a little bit. A Soho print server. We paid, didn't have a cost on it, but not much. I paid probably $2 or $3 for it. How much did it sell for?
$31.45 plus shipping.
$31.45 plus shipping. What is that? That's an electronic item, right? Always buy electronics. In fact, if you think that's an electronic item, it's battery operated, and that's an electronic item that's battery operated. We're going to go upstairs. I'm going to show you a couple more electronic items that I picked up, and we will be right back. Well, I thought we were done, and as soon as I turned, the second I turned the camera off, we got 2 cha-chings, and we sold a new bright battery pack. So we've got to find that, and once we find it, we'll show you what it is. Another electronic item. That's the way we love to make money. Okay, this is the 6-volt battery that we sold. I think it sold for probably about $7 shipped. We didn't make a ton on it, but they oh, it sold for $11.64 shipped, or what, $10.95?
Yeah, $10.95 without
so
tax.
That's not too bad. That's actually more than I thought. It'll cost about $4 to ship, and I actually bought that in that big yellow truck over there. I think that might have been the battery that came with it. I'm not exactly sure. That's another thing, that when you do buy electrical items like the Hummer over there, the RC Hummer, that thing will sell for $60 eventually. But if they have batteries with them, that's a bonus. You separate the battery from the truck, and you can make money on those as well. So we're going to head upstairs, and as soon as we get boxes for all this, and we'll show you a couple more electronic items that we have. Okay, these are the last 2 items that I got from that auction that were in that $25 buy. They're ADS speakers. They're really nice, like wooden case speakers. I knew they would be a little bit better quality because just the design of the case, they kind of have the beveled edges here, and that takes a little bit more work to do something like that. And then on the back here, you can kind of see that it's got the nicer plugs for the wire, and that's another sign of good quality. These are actually ADS L880-/2, and they are really super nice speakers, and they sell for like $300 or $400 a set, which is absolutely insane to think that you can get $800 out of, or $400 out of a set of speakers. So if I can get 4 out of that, and then I've got 2 pieces of equipment down in the basement for $300 a piece, so that's 7, and then total I'll probably get around $800 off of that $25 pickup due to electronics. And I absolutely love electronics. These aren't that hard to ship. What I like to do is I'll get moving blankets, wrap them, put them in a tight box, and then what I'll do is put that box in another box, and it works really well. I would ship them separately. I wouldn't ship them in the same box, and insure them and hope for the best. Okay guys, I wanted to show you once again this VCR. It is a Sharp VC A410U, and it is in the original box. It comes with the instruction manual. It's got the original wrapping that goes around the VCR, and it is got the remote with the original plastic. This thing is minty fresh. It is like new, barely ever used, and it probably will bring upwards of $80 to $90. And I picked this up at the antique mall. It should be, that footage should be in this video. I picked it up at the antique mall. It really isn't an antique mall. I call it an antique mall, but it's more of a flea market. And I picked this up for $15, and I should be able to flip it into at least $80 or $90, because this VCR without the box alone with the remote and manual sells for $80. You might be looking at $120 there. Who knows what I can get? I'm probably going to ask $120, but who knows what I'll get. but that was a $15 pickup. Do not pass up electronics. Do not be afraid of them. They're easy to test. I have everything set up here. I have a TV here, and they're both TVs, but I use them as computer monitors. But I can easily hook up the VCRs to there, test them, make sure they work, take a picture of it actually playing a VCR cassette. I have one right up there for testing, and it works out perfectly. So we're heading off to Walmart to see if we can find some hidden clearance. Okay guys, we are here at Walmart, and I wanted to show you guys some clearance real quick. It looks like they are marking down their power equipment, and they have this 18-inch 2-cycle chainsaw for $108. It was originally $163, and we've actually got a couple on the shelf here. Looks like we got 4 of them. And then they have the 16-inch 2-cycle chain that was originally $128, and it's now $113. I don't understand why the smaller one is marked down compared to the larger one. That's $108. It was originally $163, now it's $108, and this was originally $128, and it's now $113. So I don't really know. I find that to be kind of interesting. Maybe the 18-inch, because it's a longer bar, people don't buy as many of them. The 16-inch is probably a better tool for everyday yard use and minor like tree chopping, you know. But we do have this here, which is kind of cool, and it's a blower, and it's a great time of the year to have a blower because the leaves are getting ready to fall. And it was originally $114, and it's marked down to $84. Some of these aren't marked down that much, but you might want to start taking the time to browse through your power equipment section at your local Walmart, because they are starting to mark down a lot of their OPE, and OPE is outdoor power equipment. There you go. Guys, I wanted to show you this. This is a really good deal. This was originally $8.94. They're marked down at $305. They have these light duty hoses. That's pretty inexpensive for a garden hose, 50 foot. That's a really good deal. And they have 3, 4, 5 of them still here on the shelf. So I might pick up a couple of those. I'm not sure. I think that we can use them, and it's always nice to have an extra hose laying around. Just trying to check out our clearance aisle here, and it looks like they've got this really nice tower fan for 13 bucks. It was $25.84. So they're starting to mark down all of their fans and stuff like that. I will hit the fan aisle before I leave here. And my wife did find this. This is a pretty good deal here. Fitbit Charge 2, original Fitbit Charge. They were originally $20, and now they're $5 a piece. So if you have a Fitbit Charge 2, you might want to check out your local Walmart and see if they have any of these still left on the shelf. My wife just found this. It was $17.94, and the spider wire accidentally fell off of that. So we're at a loss. We would not believe that. How would that fall off of there? You think someone stole that? I don't think so. Not at Walmart. What did you find there?
I was thinking about getting it for Asher and put it in with his birthday stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It was $4.88. Now it's $1. Our son's birthday's coming up, so we're probably gonna pick that up for him. And happy birthday. Not too bad. Walmart clearance. Whole bunch of stuff here. Just nothing too fantastic. They do have a lot of the weightlifting stuff still. I have been keeping an eye on these. The Welso Climber, thinking that might drop in price soon. It's still 97 bucks, hoping that it drops so that I can pick it up, maybe flip it on eBay, make a little bit of money. But the rest of the stuff, I'm probably going to have to pass on it. So we're going to do some more shopping and see what else we can find.